Why I cheated. I feel there are two components to the why. First is why I cheated. Second is why I was able to cheat. Why did I cheat? Forgive me for being blunt, but the reason is because I could get away with it. I have spent months trying to understand what was going on in my head when I made that decision. I've understood now that there is no other logic there, no grand why. I did not think about why I should have an affair the way you or anyone else would. I did not weigh any pros and cons of my husband and the affair partner. I saw the opportunity to do something I saw as fun and exhilarating, and I thought as long as I keep it secret nobody gets hurt and there is no harm in it. It was a selfish choice on all accounts, and in my mind I was not making a choice between my husband and an affair partner. I saw that I could get away with having both, so why not have both? But clearly, there was something wrong with me. My husband, someone I claimed to love, was not considered anywhere in that decision to have an affair. I was breaking my promises to him. I was giving away something that rightfully belonged to him by virtue of being my husband. I was betraying him, his love and his trust, and not feeling a single bit of guilt about it until the moment he found me out. Everyone who cheats is emotionally dysfunctional. The second why is about finding what exactly is wrong with you that allowed you to make such selfish choices and be so unempathetic towards someone you claim to love. For me, it was a combination of childhood trauma, vulnerability issues, and toxic, unrealistic expectations from my husband. For other waywards, it might be anything from bad boundaries, trauma, to mental disorders. Some are simply born unable to not be selfish. People with narcissistic tendencies often end up as a wayward at some point in their lives. I think the second why is way more important than the first one. The first one comes from the perspective of a person who was emotionally dysfunctional. You will likely struggle to understand it because there is nothing to understand there. A dysfunctional human does not make logical decisions. You will only drive yourself insane trying to make sense of it. It is unhelpful. The second one, on the other hand, comes from a more mature and understandable viewpoint. It arises from remorse and a conscious effort at trying to understand and not repeat the same mistakes. It explains why the person reached a stage where they could make these illogical decisions in the first place. This why is helpful, because it also tells you what you can do to avoid making selfish decisions in future. This is the why you should focus on if you want to be a better person.